What up, what up, what up? What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? We back again. Hold on. Let me put y'all on the screen. Alright, boom. We got a new video. You know what I'm saying? By Tommy and FG. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? I rock with his videos. I be seeing other people react to him and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm gonna react to him. You know what I'm saying? This video is called Why Old Cartoons Are Getting Revived. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the old cartoons, bro. These kids nowadays, that's crazy. They don't get none of the good shit. Like, we had all the good cartoons. Like, just imagine, like, bro, we just had all the good shit. Like, everything that was good, we had it. Like, it was us. You feel what I'm saying? Like all the, like, the Nickelodeons, the Disneys, the Disney Plus, the Cartoon Network. I bet y'all know what Kemo is, though. I bet y'all know what Kemo is. I bet you don't. I bet $100 you don't know what Kemo is. Only real niggas know what Kemo is. No cap. I ain't gonna lie. Cartoons was at an all-time peak when we was young.
From the prime in the 90s to the late 2010s was something we thought would never stop. Every year we had new bangers that was dropping that everyone was watching. At the time when cable TV was actually
crazy,
worth
bro.
it. Y'all remember cable TV? Good times. There wasn't a time as a kid I wasn't entertained
I ain't
while
had
watching
cable
cartoons.
in
It's sad to know
like
that whole era that we grew up in and
years.
every generation for the past 30 years basically has is never coming back and is officially dead. The amount of people watching cable TV has been dropping and dropping for a decade, and the amount of kids is even less. I don't even remember the
That's
last time I
crazy, bro.
booted up my TV to browse through channels and see what was on. And because instead of watching cartoons, kids are choosing to watch TikTok and streamers, all our childhood networks are hanging on a thread. Like, none of these networks have had a hit in years,
That's
and they don't
crazy,
even try
bro.
to make them anymore. Because it's too risky for the investors putting their money into a show that isn't guaranteed to get them money. From a business standpoint, it kind of makes sense, but it still sucks. Like, instead of paying for a new season of a show that might flop and get terrible ratings, they could pay 1/15 of the amount to the kid's favorite influencer and have them guaranteed buy whatever sponsor it is. Kids are sponges that soak up anything they consume, so the sponsors are gonna go to what they consume. Dude, when I was younger, I remember seeing that Fushigi ad all the time. Foaming at the mouth, ready
That's
to
crazy. I used to want a fushigi so bad. I used to see these commercials all the time. I used to want a fushigi so bad, bro. That's back when everything was $19.99.
My younger self could have
That's
never
crazy.
comprehended that. Good
Y'all
thing my
remember when
parents
shit was back when it was
Because of the
$19.99?
continuous downfall of these channels, they
It's-
had to start
ain't
thinking
nothing
of something else.
$19.99
The
now.
original Cartoon Network studio had to shut
That
down
bit
last year.
$99.99. I'm telling you.
So
like,
clearly everything isn't going well. And all
prices
these
is
companies
outside-
know the
outrageous.
one way to get your money back guaranteed is nostalgia. Which is why so many cartoon shows are getting either revived or rebooted. To list off some, Phineas and Ferb got rebooted and is already releasing episodes. The Amazing World of Gumball is coming back this year. Regular Show is coming back this year. King of the Hill is coming back this year. Futurama is coming back this year. And of course, the
Damn.
greatest of them all, Mickey
got
Mouse
all the good-
Clubhouse is coming back this year. All the other shows, all I needed to hear was Mickey's back. All these shows are coming back
am
for
not
one
watching that
main
shit.
reason, like I said, which is nostalgia. Millennials and Gen Z are known to eat up any reboots or revivals that come out. Like, no matter how good or dog they are, people are sad and fiending for the new season. A perfect example of how this could go bad, though, is the Velma show. I still can't comprehend that a
Velma
bunch
show,
of
that's
board
real?
directors sat down in a room and had this pitched to them and decided to make it. Since a lot of people have nostalgia for
Velma is
Scooby-Doo
black?
through the cartoons and movies,
Why they make
the
Velma
Velma
black?
show was guaranteed to viewers off the jump. Once people started watching and realizing how dog it was, because people were still watching and hate watching, it managed to get a second season. So just because of the nostalgia alone of
That's not
Scooby-Doo,
even
the
Velma.
Velma show automatically got viewers, then automatically got a second season because people were hating on it. And best believe these studios know that now that we're grown, we got grown money to be spent. Whenever they do sell some type of merch, we immediately run to buy it for the nostalgia. A lot of these companies do make money off of licensing them and their merch. Like, I guarantee everyone here has at least a poster, a figure, or whatever of their favorite childhood character. It don't even gotta be good. I've seen the most bull cartoon merch get shilled on TikTok and they end up having a ton of sales. But some people also complain about these shows coming back, mainly because they feel it's just coming back so the studio can
Nah,
make more money
that show
from it,
was
and because
peak,
of that, the
bro.
story's gonna have less effort put
Regular
into it,
show
which
was
is
so
exactly
peak.
how people felt about Teen Titans when it got rebooted. I feel bad for the people that didn't get to experience watching episodes. of Teen
Damn,
Titans that
Prom Teen Titans though, like, bro, come on, bro, like Prime Teen Titans though, bro.
Boomerang
like,
is a crazy pull. Some of y'all probably
Boomerang.
forgot. I kind of wish I didn't bring it up for this video. I just found out they changed the logo to whatever this
Bro,
is. You see, this is exactly why we're on the
fuck? I
cusp. Every
forgot
company
about
decided
all
to
of
start
this.
becoming bland in, like,
Boomerang,
2015.
bro.
When Teen Titans Go started airing for years, people were ripping Cartoon Network apart for having the show. Funny to know, now it's the only thing Cartoon Network relies on to stay alive. Like, at this point, instead of naming it Cartoon Network, it should be called Teen Titans Go Network. But anyone who remembers being there at the time, the hate was never ending. People were boycotting Cartoon Network, saying they won't watch it anymore until the show was taken off. Because if you think of it, it does affect Cartoon Network.
They had that bitch.
They have a budget for Teen Titans Go, so that money could have gone to a new show.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, bro. Teen Titans Go, if you ever ain't got nothing to watch, that motherfucker on. I'm telling you, Teen Titans Go was always on. I ain't gonna lie, I think I probably, that was probably like top 10 shows that I got the most watch hours in. Just because that bitch was always on TV. Like, all the time. Like, they never turned that show off.
Like. It was also taking up a lot of airtime, so it makes sense why people were mad. If only they saw how it looked like now, yeah, that would give them a heart attack. But cartoons like Teen Titans Go are the reason why people get scared when their favorite series gets a reboot. They don't want it to be a cash grab and have trash writing. Teen Titans Go now is kind of like, though, it's weird how shows switch up from hate to love over time. Mainly because the show had so many memeable moments and funny moments,
crazy,
like,
bro.
It never took itself serious. But at the time, it was getting hate for that
Beast
exact
Boy is my
thing.
favorite
Like,
character on me.
Was super dark. Also, people get scared because some of these studios are complete scumbags. These studios will just start a reboot without the permission of the original creator, because as long as they own the copyright, they can do whatever they want.
Nah, that's
like with the Powerpuff Girls 2016 reboot, if you even knew that was a thing. The Powerpuff Girls reboot came out in 2016 and immediately got trashed on. It had this one weird controversy that
I ain't even
probably
gonna
should have
cap.
shut down production immediately.
I
where
used
one
to
of
watch
the
that
writers
shit
put
when
a
I was a
character
little
that
nigga.
looked exactly like
I ain't
him
even
in the
gonna lie
show
to
as a
you.
love interest.
That shit was kind of tough.
Wait, we don't have study group today. Oh, actually, I'm here to see Bubbles. We're gonna go over our lines together.
You and Bubbles? Together? Uh-oh.
That's right. A Powerpuff Girls writer made an OC of himself, put it into the show, and had him fall in love with Blossom.
A lot of these show writers really be freaks,
Yeah,
but
nah, that's
virtually
some
nothing
weird
gets
shit.
done
I ain't
to them
even
because
gonna
they're
lie
behind
to
the
you.
scenes. It's
That
mainly
is
the
definitely
creator
some
that
weird
gets
shit.
blamed when something like this happens. You can't tell me this is just a coincidence. That character in the show looks exactly like the writer, and it's even voiced by him. They also added a fourth Powerpuff Girl, which didn't get good reception. She was supposed to be their long-lost older sister, and she was black, so you can guess how the conversations on the internet went about it. Did they need to make her black? No, but is it really that deep? No, like, it's a kid's show that little girls watch. Who cares? You got grown men crashing out over a show their daughter's age are watching. But other than that, people didn't like her
I ain't gonna lie.
character. A lot of these shows later.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like we need more shows with black people, like with black characters. But like, I hate when shows be trying to force it. Like, bro, like this woman been white for 30 years, and all of a sudden she black now. Come on, bro. Stop it, bro. Y'all don't gotta do that. It's just, I feel like it's just pointless. It's just like I don't know. It's just pointless. It's like you forcing yourself to get accepted. That shit kind of lame. I feel like just make black characters, and that's it. You ain't gotta make characters who ain't black just because, you know what I'm saying. Like, that's a trend. Like,
unneeded addition
it ain't
for
never
some
that
reason
deep.
to, I guess, bring up viewers. But it almost never works. Like, who remembers Sparky from Fairly Odd Parents? And then right after they added Chloe. I've never seen a new character kill a show as fast as Fairly Odd Parents. And to top it all off with the Powerpuff Girls reboot, the original creator didn't even approve of it. He tweeted out at the time, when Cartoon Network told me they were making more, I told them that I wish they wouldn't, but from a financial standpoint, I know why they did. You always gotta respect creators who know when the time of their show has come and don't want to milk it to ruin the legacy. But just because I'm giving that example, it doesn't mean all reboots go down that path. A lot of times studios try to hire back the original creator and teams that worked on it because they would know what direction to take it compared to a complete new person. I would say if you have a favorite show that is getting the cash grab treatment and the original creator has zero say in it, there's no point in watching it because it's probably not going to be good. And sometimes studios even give creators full control over everything. Like for the new regular show reboot, JG Quintel is basically controlling everything.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm watching
It's even
that.
airing on Adult Swim.
I gotta
because
watch
he's been
that.
wanting to work on a more adult version of the show.
Yeah.
He probably knows a lot of his audience.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% watching that. Oh yeah, when is that coming out? I'm definitely watching that, an Adult Swim version. Oh yeah, they was already kind of making little jokes here and there. You really had to like know type shit, but nah, they making it like Adult Swim type shit. Like, oh yeah, I'm definitely watching that for sure.
All of regular
Like, for
shows
sure.
definitely had some hidden adult jokes. Them eating wings was a sign of them drinking. And this man Benson, every time he became depressed, was at the wing bar downing them. Like a middle-aged divorced man coming back from a office job that he hates just to wind down. A lot of people also don't like these reboots because they try to appeal to things that the younger generation likes. And a lot of times
I hate that shit. That shit's so corny.
There could be times where they actually pull
so
off
corny.
the joke and it ends up being funny. But imagine in a new regular show episode, they got a plot randomly like, dude, Rigby, it looks like the Skibbity toilet's trying to destroy the park with the max level yacht, but I know
On me, I'm turning that shit off
Mordecai,
instantly.
TSPMO, we gotta fix this before Benson finds out.
I'm
Reboot's
turning
trying
that
to
shit
appeal
off
to the younger
instantly, bro.
generation is something that's gonna 100% happen. It just depends on how well they execute it. In adult shows, it's easier because they can make darker jokes about it. But kid shows, it has to be washed down to be family friendly. Like, I remember watching the new Sonic movie that came out and Eggman started randomly flossing in it. It was obviously cringe to me, but it's made for kids, and to a kid that would probably be funny. Like with the King of the Hill reboot, you can tell they're gonna incorporate newer topics that the cartoon shows can. In the intro, they're wearing COVID masks, so they're definitely gonna cover that. They also have a mayor sign, so they're probably gonna incorporate politics and how wild it is now. Nowadays, kids prefer adult shows more than ever. Don't get me wrong, okay? Growing up, I was definitely watching Family Guy and South
Family
Park
Guy was
and
my
American
shit.
Dad. But I was still watching the cartoon shows
American
that aired
Dad
on
was-
Cartoon Network.
was
If you see
definitely
how
always on
popular
TV.
South Park has exploded on TikTok, it'll show you what I'm talking about. You got like elementary school kids with profile pictures of Eric Cartman. Nowadays, the younger generation is skipping all the cartoons and speedrunning to the adult ones, which is probably another reason why these networks have been failing. It feels too corny to them to watch a kid's show with watered down humor. Imagine you're the one kid still watching Disney Channel, meanwhile everyone else in your class is watching South Park and sending memes to each other. The thing that sucks with these reboots to me is that it does force studios to not be creative. They're always gonna go with the safe pick over the risk. It's exactly why Disney has been spamming out live actions for the past 10 years, even though everyone hates them now and doesn't want them anymore. But more and more they've done it to the point where it feels like we have nothing new. And they don't be thinking if they do have a new show that's a hit, that's generational wealth right there, probably more than they make with the reboot. You can only do reboots for so long until everything becomes a reboot and then you're forced to make a new show. Because all the shows that are getting rebooted were originally risk at one point. Imagine Steven Hillenburg pitching SpongeBob at first. Alright, so you're telling me he's a sentient sponge that lives in a pineapple, who cooks burgers, and his boss is a crab who takes all his money, while his coworker hates his life and wants to end it every day, and his best friend is a starfish? Get the f out of my office. I have no clue how he pitched the
Nah,
show, but rest in
SpongeBob
paradise
was
to
amazing.
Steven Hillenburg because he
Like,
created a ghost. SpongeBob is also an example of a
SpongeBob
show
number
that should
one
have stopped
cartoons
a long
of,
time
like,
ago.
of
Like
all
when I
time.
found out there was
Bro,
three.
I heard like the new SpongeBob's is ass. Like I heard the new episodes are terrible. I ain't gonna lie, I feel bad for kids to have to watch these shitty ass new episodes, bro.
Movies
The old
released after
episodes
the
was
original,
amazing.
with the fourth one coming out, I damn near punched a wall. Who was asking for all these SpongeBob movies to be made? Hold up, Ice Spice cast to join a new upcoming SpongeBob movie.
what?
I speak for everyone when I say we will be in theaters, sat down expeditiously, popcorn in our lap, waiting for. Anyways, that's gonna be everything. Let me know which reboot you're most hyped about
Nah, I'm
and why
good
it's a
off
regular
that.
show. Make sure to follow me on Twitch and the second channel. I'm streaming all summer.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm good off the new SpongeBob, no bullshit. I'm Gucci off that. But bro, I ain't gonna lie, kids these days, they got it bad. They ain't got no good shows. No, not even a network that got some decent shit. Everything ass or discontinued. Or getting shitty ass reboots. Like I ain't gonna lie. We in poverty right now. I ain't gonna lie. That shit ridiculous. But anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video though. No bullshit.